After 25 years living in London, I've returned to my birthplace amongst the mountains of the South Wales valleys. Join me as I journey my new life with plans of growing my own food and ultimately creating my own homestead. Videos are posted every week, so if you like this one, give the video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button.
I'm just doing some washing if you can hear something murmuring in the background. Now, every morning Ollie used to come and play in the bathroom. And he would always like to play with the toilet roll. So what I started doing was saving the toilet rolls and then throwing them across to him for him to play. And he would be playing by the basket, so a few of them would go in the basket. So I seem to have inadvertently collected some toilet tubes. So I'm going to take them down to the homestead and use them for sweet peas. Now, it's not ideal because they do disintegrate if you water them too much. So I need to, sounds like it's about to take off. So I must not put too much water in. Alright, there's a lot more here than I thought. Might have to get a second bag. It's not the best day out there, but it's better than being indoors. Last night was a semi-good night. I only got up for the toilet twice, as opposed to my usual 4 or 5. I've only put them on for a half an hour spin. I want to try and put them on the line before I leave. But I don't think that's going to be possible. Now, I'm hoping that my sweet pea seeds are already down there. But before I do sweet peas, I have to sort out those runner beans. There you go. I feel like those people you see on the American films when they go and buy their groceries. Very bracing today. That kettle on now, warmed up the gills. And put my groceries down. Oh, it feels a bit more chillier in here. Do with that tiny bit more water. Unfortunately, the shop didn't have big bottles, so I had to get these small ones. There you go. Can you see a bit better there? There you go. Cup of tea will not only warm me up, it'll warm the shed up as well. Let's have a look at the seedlings. Spring onions. They're coming. Everything has slowed down now, so make a note of that. Say the 23rd, everything started to slow down. But I can't slow down. There's too many things to do. This is what I always say. Work hard during the winter, then you can sit on your ass during the summer. And while I wait for the kettle to boil, here's a little task I can get on with. Sorting out my beans. Now, some that are a bit mushy and are nice and dried, they should come out easy. There you go, look at that. Big things there. Now people tell me you can actually, I could take them home to eat them. But you have to be careful because they need to be boiled for 24 hours or something like that. I'm not quite sure what you do with them. So don't follow my advice because I don't know. Like I said, I'm using these for seeds, so I will not be eating these. This is the feed for next year. A laborious task, but an enjoyable one on a Sunday morning. Clocks went back this morning, so I woke up at 6:20, which was 7:20 yesterday. I'm just looking, and there is a robin on the bird table down there. And if that's not a sign of winter, then I don't know what is. All these then will go on the compost bin. The bird table's getting quite a bit of action this morning. Now the ones that are a bit soft, they can go to one side. Look at them, can't get over the size. Rhonda Black. Bred in the valley and grows still in the valley. Right, I'm going to get on with this. Catch up with you in a moment. Oh, got the kettle on, not for a cup of tea, but just to try and warm the place up. I have been sat here for about 2 hours. And I'm now coming to the end. I've just got a few more beans left. Now, some of them are different colours. So I don't know whether I can still eat some of them, but I don't know how to prepare them. And all I know is, if you don't prepare them correctly, then you could get a bad stomach. So I will have to look on the internet. Or, if you're experienced, you could tell me below. Right, nearly finished. So I have some pink ones, which are the ones I'm assuming that you can eat. And then they turn purple. And then they turn dark black. So it'll be interesting to see how many of these will come to germination next year. But yes, it's been one of those tasks where you start and you think, oh, do I just give up now? But I've promised a lot of seed to a lot of people, so we'll follow through on that. Oh, here we go. The last one. How many can we get out? 2, I think. It's good doing it by the window, because you can put them up to the light and see them. Oh, there we go. Finished. At last. Oh. Look at them beans. Jack would be proud. Right. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to move a few things around. Oh, I don't think that'll fit. Right, we put the honesty there. It's surprising how quickly you can run out of space in a shed. No, that's not going to fit up there. Okay. I want to put it somewhere where it doesn't fall over. Ah, run out of space. Ah, hold on. Let's have a look if there's space in here. There is. There we go. So what I want to do is, just for a day or two, just put them out here for them to just dry out a bit. Look at that. Beautiful sight. This is what it's all about. Homegrown. Home saved, then homegrown again. Now, what I will do is, because you might tell me I'll be able to eat the pink ones, I'm just going to take the pink ones out, divide them from the black ones. Now, I've heard some people like to put these in the freezer or the fridge to try and kill off any insects that may be inside them. I asked a head gardener about this, and he said that he doesn't do it. He just puts them into a paper bag, brown paper bag, and just leaves them in the cupboard in a cool place. Oh, it is certainly... Oh, it's certainly a toll on the back. But it's done now anyway. Do you save your own seed? What seed do you save? Now, I saw something on TikTok the other day of a museum which I didn't know even existed in Wales. But unfortunately, it's only open on one day a week because it's a volunteer run thing. So not this week, but maybe the week after, or maybe even the week after that, I will take you there, because it's about an hour and a half away from my house. So it's something that needs to be planned. So that is something to look forward to. Just because we're in the winter doesn't mean that we stop going out and about. And in fact, what I've decided to do for a while, in order to help the health, is to stop using the car for local journeys. Obviously, if I'm going down the shops and I know I'm going to get a load of things, I'll use the car then. But just for running down the high street... Oh, that reminds me, I need to go and buy milk. But just for running about the local area, I'm going to stop doing it in the car and either do it on the bus or walk. Ideally walk, or to use my bike. Right, all these little pink ones, these are the ones I'm going to take home, just in case you can see my breath, just in case you turn around and tell me that I can actually eat them. Do I have a little bag? No, I don't. Okay, I'll pop them in here. There you go. I've come down to do what I wanted to do. Now, somebody asked me whether I had a list of autumnal and winter tasks to do in the garden. And I don't. I usually just turn up, I walk around and see what needs to be done. But I do have a website called anallotmentyear.com. So if you go on there, there are a few little pages that tell you what to do each month, and I will be putting my videos on there for example, how to save seed. Right, I need to go for a walk to straighten up the back, and I also need to go and buy some milk for the house. Right, I'm going to pack up now and head home. So I'll catch up with you later on in the week. So from me, until then, bye for now.